Hello everyone, I'm Great Luke, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 295 of Factorio with the C-Block mod, where we continue working on some fish farming for lubricant production, is the plan. We just need to be able to get rid of our polluted artificial fish water, and for that we just wanted to turn it into alien spores that we're getting rid of for now, and sulfuric wastewater that we use for sulfuric acid. I just realized that was the wrong way around. Also, we have all of this. Whoops, we should get rid of. And we need more stuff. Maybe we should go and fix that now, maybe not. Yes, let's go and fix that. Grab whatever we need. More underground pipe mainly. And some nutrient extractors. No, oil press thingies. So these. Bring me stuff. And we need some of this. Let's just bring a lot. And we'll just put any extras in the network up there. Good. Now these should be able to handle everything from here. That's good. And we're not requesting anything to here yet. That's fine. We need to make sure that we have enough fish first. That we can also have some in these chests lying around waiting. And the 50 or 65 we currently have is just not enough yet, in my opinion. So let's wait a bit longer with that. This stuff. Didn't we do that at the end here? We sort of did. So we only get that when we get this running, that's fine. Let's call that done as well. And I guess this done. Then this is done, this is done, that's done. Is that actually everything? I somehow doubt that. This part is done. This part will be done soon. We need thermal water, but we're already getting that in here, right? We have plenty of thermal water right here, yes. And that was needed for filtering. Oh, we need either ceramic filters or alumina in here. Why don't we just request some alumina? It's not like we need a lot. And maybe it's a waste to put a station down for it, but I'm still doing it. Alumina. And I think the only alumina we have currently is from silicon, right? And that's also being moved to aluminium handling. But if we can just get a little bit here, that should be fine. You go away. Well, our train won't get there before the train is back, so we will have to do more, but it's fine. Maybe we should just go grab some of the aluminum ourselves. Also, we need purified water to clean the filters. Have we not taken care of that? Probably not. Didn't we also make more fish water? That's what we did here. So there was no purified water. Okay. I'm just gonna make this here for now and then. Are we just gonna grab this from the ocean, the water? I guess we are. I am gonna put some space here for this. Oops. Think this should be enough. 100 every second with a crafting speed of 1.5, so 150 per second. These take about 300 per second, so only 2 of these. Okay, but we're just gonna leave it like this. Eh. And we need to barrel it up. I'm just gonna put this down here, just to make it a little bit easier to maybe beacon it up at some point. Or maybe not. You are purified water. Good. Actually, is there a reason to barrel this up? I don't think so. We should just clean the filters right here. And we should be able to that running as soon as we get a little bit of alumina. Save, dang it. And I think we will just go grab some manually. Because it will be forever until we get anything up here. So it's 1 alumina for each frame, so if we can just get like 500, we should have a good start. This is aluminium, right? Yes. Have we used all of our alumina we get in here? Yes. But we make more. Why are you without fuel? You can get a bit started with this at least. 96. Are we limited by robots here? It looks like it. But that might be because we just requested a bunch of fuel, but it doesn't look like it. Well, they are transferring a lot to the trains, of course. This train will basically last for many episodes at Silicon. This is not right, is it? Isn't it supposed to be just 0 of one of them? Something like that. I think so. I should take priority over everything else, right? But we don't actually put this in the network. Come on, give me some alumina, please. Oh, we are requesting alumina to somewhere here, right? Yeah, yes. But if we did this... I could get some of this stuff. Okay, that is quite helpful. Have I made mistakes here? No, we need carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide needs charcoal. I have made mistakes here. Okay, that's actually a fine start. So let's undo all of that. Good. And we didn't have any alumina here. But at the other side, or at Silicon, we have a train waiting for not alumina, but fish alumina. Let's just have that go with this for now. And I guess it would have been faster for me to just go, but for some reason I wanted it in the train. It doesn't really make any difference. But whatever. Is all good. How are we doing with robots actually? Are we producing enough new frames for faster robots? We are just limited by blue circuits. That makes sense. We do have a bunch of these, so that's good. And then I think we're just about done with lubricant for now. Unless we want to scale up the fish farming. And I would like to get more of these in here. And then hopefully remove some of the slower ones. I'm not gonna run up there for 4. We'll leave it for a bit. So we should of course put these into the system. And we should have somewhere where we produce more. Which just fits in nicely here. So you just make filter frame, but we need iron rods for that. And then this makes it into alumina thingies, ceramic filters. But we only output if we don't have enough of them. Good. So now we should start work on everything. Raw fish. Oh, we still need to actually get this running, of course. How many fish do we have? 100. I think we will just scale this up even more. And then we're out of fish again, that's fine. Everything here got made, good. This should somewhat fast come into... or start working, I guess. Wait. Alien spores can't be... Didn't we see the recipe for alien spores getting removed? Clarified? In a flare stack? Okay. I mean, sure. Should we turn all of this into Factorio fish farm? We probably should at some point, but not right now. Did I miscalculate how many of these I need? So basically 1 to 5, no, 1 to 12-ish. So 3 to 36, and we had 32, it should be fine then. What am I doing? Okay, and this of course needs to be replaced with that as well. So fish are running, that's good. So I'm just gonna go for one more of these. And we'll see if I have everything to build it. I probably don't. Not all of the robot charging ports at least. And I ran out of normal pipe as well. And fish tanks. Okay. Do we have any more of that stuff up here? No. Did say I wanted to get rid of most of these. Those, this. Do we not need fish tanks? Maybe we don't. I am still gonna bring some more though. That should be everything we need. I hope. Good. Then I am gonna set the request here now for fish. But we're going to limit it on input to having fish available. Good. Request set, condition set. It is correct that we should have enough fish, more than 100 fish, then we are allowed to insert. Yes. So it'll be a while until all of those requester chests are full of stuff. And we then also have some in provider chests. It's fine. But we can make the train station if we haven't already for lubricant. And we haven't. Good. No, this is just lubricant. And we had somewhere waiting for that, right? Splinter stuff. I didn't put it down yet. Okay. Empty lubricant barrels. And then we really just wait for the fish to kick in. If we just grab some fish manually and put those in, we should see some machines start working. I just want to see it somewhat work. Do fish come back after a while if you fish all of it or remove all of them like this? I've never actually investigated that. I mean, I thought I had cleared this area several times. But they could of course just have gotten in from elsewhere. How are we doing on power? Just fine still, that's good. So we now have some fish oil to work with here. And we get fish oil out of that. We had raw fish oil or whatever it's called, yeah. And now we make lubricant. I thought. Oh, I need to update the blueprint I have for these. This is fine for unbarreling stuff, but this is not fine. We need it like that. Because I keep messing that up. Good. And we now have lubricant, 5,000 already. Awesome. Lubricant, full, crystal processing, empty, and just go there now and empty out. Great. And then we're just waiting for more fish, of course, that's fine. 5,000 should be enough to start us up at crystal processing, I would think. Is that everything we need for crystal processing? I seem to keep forgetting about stuff. Didn't we have a full thing? Yes, here. What is this then? Let's get fuel, get rid of this. No, maybe keep this if we actually need more lubricant. Did I actually hit the right station? Holy Christ. That's pretty much just lucky. Okay. We can make this from here by just grinding these up. We need the ceramic wheels or whatever, grinding wheels from silicon carbide and steel. We have steel, we should have silicon carbide, in small amounts at least. Shouldn't you be going for splinters? Crystal splinter. All here. Empty. Go. We need slurry as well. We have quite a lot of that in there, that's good. This is the wrong thing I put here. If I take this and put here, it keeps its name good. If I take this and put here, I can't. So you need to unbarrel lubricant. No, barrel lubricant. Good. If we had any barrels, that is. We have steel for making barrels, so let's just get to that. Good. We have splinters. Plenty of splinters even, that's nice. We did get a little bit of silicon carbide, okay. We just need small amounts of the grinding wheels when we need to scale up, so let's do that here as well. This. And you should only output if we don't have enough already of these. No, of. You should just be allowed to output actually. It should be the next thing. This one. Right? We do need more. No, we don't get any of those back, so we should just make however many we need. Then we lose some of these. But we don't want to flood the system with new ones, so yes, this should only be allowed to output if there is not enough in the system. If there's less than 100 available, then we output here and make more. Why are these not being output? Oh, didn't I? Oh, it isn't actually disconnected from that. We need to do that. Okay, my bad. That just closes the UI, of course. Okay, we need to get some crystal powder going. And we just get that from this process first. And then we will use some of that to make these, so we can grind some of these down. Or not. Maybe we should grind them down first, yes, into more crystals. Just to make sure that we have enough. But the first part is actually part of the purpose of this outpost, so let's build that up here. This one. We need 37 machines doing this. We also need 37 machines doing the rest of it. Okay, so we just need 1-to-1 of everything, basically. One doing this, one for each color, yes. And then we need to unbarrel some crystal slurry. And we need to do everything again. So this is just our base build, is the thought here. Slurry. Now these of course won't work until we get grinding wheels, but we are getting grinding wheels. So now we're making cut crystal splinters or whatever they're called. Polished green crystal splinter, yes. But that gets rid of some of our crystal dust, unfortunately. So we do need this part of the setup as well. And I do believe it's the green ones we don't need. We want speed modules and productivity modules, right? We do need some of the green ones for the harmonic thing. And actually we should get that in here as well. Have we actually typed in 37? So these are needed for the beacons themselves. We need everything for that, but obviously not a lot of these. Wait, have I typed these in? Why are they red? I don't know. Can't we make crystal slurry out of this? We can. And we will need that to actually get rid of the green ones if we don't need what we're making. Okay. We need milling drums. They are just steel and lubricant. Again, this is obviously not going to be a lot of lubricant needed, but it's fine. This is also not supposed to output unless we have too few barrel or drum thingies, milling drums. And then we need a crystallizer thingy or powderizer. And we're just gonna go and take that. Or grab one. Or powderizer is this one, right? Yes. I'm just gonna keep one, because again, we shouldn't need a lot of this. Or maybe we do actually. Let's take 10. Again, it's possible that we need to get rid of a lot of the green ones. If we only really want blue and red modules. Oh yes, we should make some more crystal dust drum, green crystals. Are we going to do that here, or do we think we need enough of it to actually warrant having a build up here? How does it look with the other crystal things, shards and the full crystals? These we can also make into crystal powder in the same way. And I would guess it's the same for crystals. Yes. Basically everything is the same for all tiers of these, it seems. So it's just the biter and puffer farming that's different. That's great. Which also means we will just make a row of these here. That can take different tiers or something. Yeah, you need to go up one tile further. How are we going to power it if we do this? Also, we need to be able to liquefy that. Guess we just power this like this. So we need to power the beacons in between somehow though. Maybe we just move these up one tile. No, that's not enough. Do this, maybe? It's ugly, but it should work at least. So we should only input here if we have enough green crystals, right? Or in this case, crystal splinters of the cut version. So if we have more than 100 available of those, which we currently do, we have plenty, then we're allowed to input them. Might replace some of these with just more of these and more charging, but we'll see. I think this should be fine for now. And we need to clean the drums. That needs one more tile. I guess we'll just live with that. Also need at least one machine doing the harmonic crystals. Something like that. And then we can scale this sideways or upwards or whatever we want. This is probably enough. Because again, we just need one splinter for each module, right? One of these. And it's 5 to one of those. Okay, so 5 crystal splinters for each module. But we already have 1,000, so enough for 200 modules. And it's only been running for, what, 10 minutes or something? So you are not producing anymore, that's good. These should be put in first, hopefully. Everything here should be working. Cutting more because we don't have enough of these. Because we don't have enough silicon carbide. Okay. And that waits for more silicon. And what's the reason we're not making any silicon at all? Have all available. We have geodes. And we have chunks. We don't have crystal catalysts, and that was because of sulfuric acid shortages. That doesn't... No, wait, that's not crystal catalyst. Here. Yeah, we're low on sulfuric acid here. As we are everywhere, basically. So we have gotten enough here to actually run. Weren't we also barreling it up here? Wait, why are we getting this in then? Is that for this and we just didn't realize that we were also producing it locally? I'm confused. Let's get this train here to come back and actually disconnect it. And then if at some point we realize that we need sulfuric acid in larger amounts, yeah, we can do it. Also, these are not the correct requests, isn't that right? No, it is. Never mind. We just fell full on the chunks. Okay. So we're still waiting for more sulfuric acid for here. And we're really just waiting for wastewater for that. What? We have wastewater in barrels. We don't have enough storage for barrels, I guess. That's the problem with this scheme of doing everything with robots, or barrels with robots. You really need a lot of storage, so you can work both in, well, when you have a lot of barrels used up for fluids and when you don't. I'm just gonna take that, fill this space up, and even put some over here. Good. And then we're just gonna go through these again. Send some wastewater. Did I actually set up a train for the fish farming wastewater that we started to produce? Otherwise we will have a problem there soon. We have a lot coming here, that's nice. Then our sulfuric acid shortages might soon be over, or maybe not. But it looks like we're getting a lot. This is full. Oxygen. Okay. So we could duplicate this if we wanted to. could also do just wait a bit. This should have skyrocketed a little bit. Am I just wrong about that? That's not the bump I was expecting. Again, we have a mistake here. This should be fine, right? Yes. Do I not have any landfill? Yes, I have a little bit. Just the tiniest amount here. Great. Should we just get our construction train down here? It's just up there though, so maybe just go to it. Where did I leave the plane now? Oh, we're not done. Plane is right here. It's just falling in with all those red bits of whatever it is, brush. I don't think we have enough chemical plants even here. Do we have air filters? Not that I see. Okay, so we need to go grab more stuff. I'm just gonna take some extras of these and just leave them. I think that's basically everything. We have the pipe. Are we waiting for anything? Nope. Good. Good. And we're probably lacking robots. We are a little bit at least. And we get a bunch of this. Are you still going to silicon? No, crystal catalyst, sorry. Let's get some of that in there. So we can get some crystal catalysts for silicon. that's a start, I guess. So hopefully we have less of a problem here now. Though we are already maybe running low on this stuff. Of course there's a problem that the robots are really emptying out from one side first. Both the bottom side and the right side, it seems. But that's just how it is. Well, we can start emptying out the left side by just expanding this way as well, I guess. That's not the biggest problem. Aluminium. Shouldn't that also be making its own sulfuric acid? I'm just gonna disable that until we know for sure if it makes enough for itself. Still robot limited. Do we not have enough charging up here actually? We only are supposed to have beacons in the middle here, right? So we can use all of this space if we wanted to. I think so. There's no power up there. This should be a lot better than I think. Oh, and I took some robots. Lots of sulfuric acid for you again. Good. Still don't have enough robots up there, actually. Oh well. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.